Oh, we started now.
It's recording, people.
Nut. At least minus it. When I hear this music, I think of nuts. Pause.
Speaking of nuts.
What?
It's a nut. You can play outside.
I'm gonna fucking stab you!
I have a phone.
Larry, what?
Call you back. What up, internet? Guys, ladies.
And then the guy you rejected on the phone.
Sorry. Welcome to the, I don't know what episode this
Season
is.
2.
Season 2,
Yeah.
episode
Season 2?
1 of NGC squared. That actually works this time.
Okay.
I shouldn't drink on the mic, but this is so good. Shout outs to Pure Leaf Extra Sweet Tea.
His shameless drink.
You have no idea. This is so good. Anyways, I forgot how the introduction went. Thank you for watching and listening. This is the NGC squared, NGIT Game Club chat. On the mic, yours truly is Ayodeji Asagba, vector writer for the NGIT newsletter video games article. To my this side is
That's Adam Rathbone, treasurer of the game club.
you. You?
Me?
Yes.
Him.
It?
The white guy.
White guy? Okay. The other white guy?
Adam Rathbone.
Okay. Kevin Shoemaker, president of the game club. And
These are so good. And
The one can barely and the one can barely see on the screen. Daniel Pizza.
Daniel Peter Agite.
And I'm the one who edits and runs this
the one
show.
that freaked
more or
out my
less.
Netflix.
And that too.
2008.
That too. I'm not sorry. Just to let you know.
Well, I fixed it.
I hate that sorry not sorry bullshit. Why? Just don't. Like, why?
Must be a DeviantArt thing.
Alright, just the year just started. Okay, so hope everybody had a nice holiday. East Coast weather is really weird. I hope you don't live on the East Coast. That's all I can tell you.
Well, especially in Boston. I hear that's pretty horrible there.
I don't know what. Like, it's like 40 degrees one week, then negative 30, no snow, then 10 degrees with huge snow, then 20 degrees, no snow, and then Saturday comes like trick just snow. I don't get. It's terrible outside, and I didn't hear it at all. I was like, I just woke up this morning. They're like an inch of snow. It's fucking 3 inches. Like what?
See, I can't complain about anything because my friend that goes up to Cornell, it's constantly cold there. You check the weather station, it just says bitterly cold every day. Like, all right.
Like this is
Negative 15, negative
I cannot
20.
wait to get out of here. Anyway, not much has happened in the world of gaming since it's the Christmas season, and after November, they just don't like to release stuff. So
It's like it doesn't exist.
it's pittance, really.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting drunk. It's like we had a horrible year. Yay!
So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, we should talk about that.
Alcoholism? What?
EA.
Yeah.
Actually,
Let's
I
try
don't
to
wanna do
alcohol
that.
it.
Yeah, let's put that down for later. EA.
I can't believe you wrote those 2 letters.
What did I was gonna actually do the there we go. So let's just jump into the news, see if we can milk this for time. First up, the system sales figures were out for the year. Xbox One, I wanted to say 360, then I forgot what it was called because it's not 720. Xbox One sold about 3.9 million units. Last I checked.
That's a lot.
The PS4 sold 4.2, 4.3 million.
So we have a winner.
No, not really.
Not really.
And
Not
the
really.
Wii U sold like I think 700
What's the Wii U?
something thousand.
Ouch.
Is that extinct?
Like
So-
it's bad. So
It's
the
good.
Wii U will get its own section, but first, Any thoughts and concerns, you guys, as to why the PS4 is selling about 500?
Cheaper.
It's cheaper. That's pretty much the whole story.
That's cheaper.
That's the whole
just it.
That's
story.
really
It's-
just it.
Yeah.
It's cheaper and it's the more popular choice of the two.
Then they don't have to. You don't have to shout at your station and be like,
The
"Stop
funny part
listening."
is you can.
Stop listening.
Actually, that's what I wanted to put down. Shout out to Xbox Shut Off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Sign up.
Sign up.
Sign up, sorry.
They made another one with Shut Off, but it's stupid. Anyway, yeah, you're right completely that it's just $100 cheaper. Parents are buying
Because of
gifts,
that camera.
but you can buy the camera separately for $60, and then it becomes a Connect, just not as main menu-y.
Yeah.
But everything else that it's a camera there. If you're a PlayStation Plus subscriber, just for January into December and January, you're fucking lucky.
Yeah, I know.
Like, did you look at the lineup for any of the?
I
I only
did.
know the Xboxes.
Oh, son,
I did.
Son.
you get you get the 2 PS4 games already.
Oh
being
yeah, I heard it's a golf game or
Contract
something, right?
golf.
Golf.
game.
No, you're wrong. You get Contrast and Contrast and
Resogun.
You've played Resogun, or at least you've seen it.
Yeah.
And then
Well,
Contrast
it's
is the burlesque one, whatever.
Okay, all right.
And then the next one is Don't Starve. So you have 3 PS4 games. Granted, they're indie titles, but you have 3 free games on your next gen console. But on the PS3 side, you get
Oh. Where should we even start?
there's so many. You get
Bioshock Infinite.
Devil May Cry, the new one, like 30 million other games. I really like. I'm not even trying to
Literally.
solve it. I really can't think of.
Well, I know the Bioshock Infinite actually it comes bundled and retail with some other games. I can't remember.
I'm not even sure.
It's like
Probably
$30 though.
Beyond or The Last of Us or something. Maybe I
It
think
was,
I know The Last.
I think it
of Us
was like Skyrim, Bioshock Infinite, and some other
for the
games
PlayStation.
for both PlayStation and Xbox.
For Xbox, it makes sense. For PlayStation, I don't know, because you can't play Skyrim vanilla on a PlayStation.
No, you
It's
just
on
cannot do that.
But yeah,
it might not be Skyrim.
so I'm like, if you bought a PS4 or PS3 in the last 2 months and you have Plus, which is $5, it's the dumbest deal I've ever heard of. It's literally, it goes from being a shitty Netflix to, why am I ever going to go back to Xbox Live again? Keeping in mind, you get games for PS4, PS1, PS Vita, PSP, and
If you own all of them.
if you own all of them.
If
But
you
you
do.
definitely own a PS4 or a PS3. You get 8 games in between those,
Mm-hmm.
if not more, and they change every week. I was like, yo. Whereas the Xbox One, to my knowledge, you still only have Killer Instinct, and they're talking about now making digital titles cheaper when you buy them online, and I really don't know what else.
I think there was a golf game. That was
You
being-
keep saying golf. What is now you don't know what system it's on. I've not
on
heard of
Xbox One.
this golf game. The only golf game that needs to be
It's like a
made
mini
is
golf
either
game. No.
Mini golf?
Wii Golf or
U-Golf?
Hot Shots
Wait,
Golf.
League?
He said
Hot
Wii
Shot?
Golf.
Wii golf, he said.
No, Wii
Hot Shots,
Wii
yeah.
Golf, like Wii Sports.
Oh,
golf.
Wii, okay.
Like the golf.
Literal Wii Golf
Uh-huh.
is okay.
U-Golf.
And then Hot Shot is Hot Shots.
Hot Shots.
Hot shots.
Didn't they not make a golf? The other people, the tennis people, I swear they made a golf.
They did?
Virtual tennis? You mean?
No,
those
not
guys?
virtual tennis.
You're gonna need that Mario Golf Toadstool Tour 2.
Oh, you mean the golf game where it's like those weird guy, like just random ass
No,
characters?
I'm not sure. Whatever. We'll get back
I
to
don't
that.
even
It's like
know.
2005. Anyway,
Mortal
yeah.
Kombat Golf.
It's it is still pretty neck and neck. I am kind of surprised that it's 4.3 million to the 3.9 million. I thought it'd be a little bit closer. Granted, that's not that far away, but $100 makes a difference, I guess. And this was Christmas. It's going to be slower for both.
Till
So-
games come out for it
Till
next
games
September.
come out. And then what? The next and then the next month you have what do you call that one that everybody wants? Infamous Second Son and
PS4.
Drive Club.
Yeah.
PS4. Whereas what is Xbox One getting, Kevin?
I have no clue.
I don't even know. Titanfall.
Titanfall.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You're getting Titanfall, so you have now it'll get to the meat and potatoes.
I think Titanfall would win that.
After-
Titanfall will probably sell more units,
It did.
but Drive Club is free.
That's
That's a huge difference.
there's
now.
there's a difference between, you know.
So if you want to go, okay, so I can't give Titanfall free, so we're gonna shoot. So now it has to be Infamous versus Titanfall. Of course.
Well, just
Titanfall's
because the game's
cool.
free doesn't mean it's awesome.
But then it's not an exclusive. It's on PC, whereas Infamous is an exclusive. So if you're gonna go by that, all right. So throw off the PC side.
I told people to play Dark Souls too.
March, yes.
It is much.
I need like a Dark Souls like hammer every time you just hit.
Somebody mentioned Dark Souls.
Like homie don't play that, only it's the Dark Souls hammer. So yeah, what I was trying to avoid was the Wii U. 700,000 consoles in Christmas. The fuck.
Last Christmas?
So they're talking
Maybe my
now.
heart.
They lost. I think their projections for how many consoles they were going to sell for the last year went down 70% or something.
Yeah.
Solely because of this
Really,
performance.
really down low.
Like the year of Luigi was garbage. It did worse.
And, but they're still continuing that, aren't they?
No, it's dead.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's gone. So,
Okay.
what do you think they can do at this point? Because I'm really of a mind that I'd buy it if they cut $100 off of it. Because
What?
then I would buy it. I would get Smash. I would get whatever Mario Galaxy.
I think
comes
the
out for or
moment
something.
Smash
It's
comes
already
out.
doing-
You still have to spend $300 just
Yeah.
to buy that $60 Smash.
Yeah, but maybe they'll do a
Not to
bundle.
mention that you only have one of these. So
Maybe they'll do a bundle.
maybe.
Maybe.
That would be the
When
smart
have they
one.
ever bundled a Smash?
Actually,
They never have.
They
They,
never
don't
did.
even they bundle a Zelda
But-
or a Mario. They've never bundled
Bundle
a
and
Smash.
Smash. That is true.
And they've only bundled those two.
Well,
so.
you're saying what should they do?
I mean, hey, you're right.
Bundle Smash with 2 controllers, sell it for...
$400. So would you buy it now $100 more?
No, but I'm just saying.
That's not helping. Adam, you're doing this vector stuff here. So what is how does this help Nintendo? What do they need to do to sell more?
Why'd you
To
bring
go
up
in the
the
right
vector?
direction.
How much magnitude and what direction do they need to
Yeah,
go?
exactly. What
0
direction do
and
they need-
into the ground. I don't
That's where they're at right now. That's the origin.
Right,
You gotta go.
This is so science.
I have no idea what they're gonna do. I've never really had interest in buying any of the consoles, but at this point, considering they still have no games, I'm not. I don't know what they do.
games.
That's why I'm not a game strategist because I have no idea. But
but
Well, didn't you post that thing about they were making another one,
What?
another console?
the rumors, yeah.
That was a rumor, which makes sense, but I'm like, I don't think they'd be like it would be a dick move to release a console more
It could be
powerful
like a
than
s-
these two
it could be
2
like-
years from now.
It could be like
Because then there
like
would
the
be
PS Slim. They PS3 then PS3
like
Slim.
so if they release the next
and it's
gen
cheaper.
console,
Sorry.
that's as cheap as the Wii U is now. 2 years from now, which is as powerful as the PS4 or the Xbox
Or they do with the
One.
DS is like make the same console but cheaper.
The problem is if the PS3 was a 7-8 years console,
Yeah.
if they release a system in 2 years, they have 4 years before they have to start working on the next one.
Yeah.
Which is
No.
not, and not only that, your Wii U was like you dick out the Wii U people, and these people would then have to buy another console that would be useless in a few more years' time.
I don't know.
So either they have to skip out this gen or cut that price and throw like before.
I'd probably skip out this gen.
The Wii had no graphics and it sold more than the
All
other
right,
two. So
well,
maybe they do
graphics.
that again.
You said you start off graphics. That's
Graphics.
No, I
so
said
now it's no
graphics.
longer.
If
Graphics.
the
Graphics.
Wii didn't have any, and it sold more. So
We did.
if they just
Yeah.
pushed I'm saying if they pushed the price down and threw that much,
Yes.
care into this one,
Yes.
then it'd be like, hey, it's not a PS4, it's not an Xbox One, but look,
It's its own thing.
50 Mario titles, they're all great. They just don't look as good. But they did look as good as the PS3 one. Oh, Daniel, what do you think they should do?
I don't know.
Put
That's
don't
I
we
mean,
cry.
Well, probably, yeah, but you got
They
Bayonetta
have
for that.
Bayonetta. I cannot wait for the Bayonetta Perfect Edition on every other console. It just has to happen.
No,
'Cause,
well-
Sega is not that dumb. There's no way. There's
No,
a
it's not-
million There's 3 million Wii U's. There's already that many of both consoles.
True, but
There's already in fucking 4 months.
that is true. But it's not Sega who's publishing that. It's Nintendo. That's
Wait,
and
Nintendo's
they're-
publishing that?
yeah.
Not
They don't
Platinum
do
Games?
any commercials
And
for
Plat-
anything that
Developers,
isn't a
sorry.
DS game or
Wait,
a Nintendo
Hold on,
first
I got lost.
property.
Wait.
But besides, the director made
Who'd
it.
you say was?
Nintendo. Wait,
Who'd you say was publishing it?
I said Sega was publishing it, but Sega's making it. I guess.
No,
No, it's
Platinum
Platinum Games.
developing
Platinum-
it.
Platinum Games is making.
Sega's publisher, Platinum Games developing.
Well, 'cause
Nintendo.
I think
Nintendo's
they're
publishing. Yeah, they have.
they'll give them more money because Sega didn't give them
Sega
more
owns
money.
Platinum Games, doesn't it?
No, they publish.
They just publish Platinum games.
Yeah,
So then Nintendo can't publish.
I mean, yeah, the first games, Vanquish.
yeah, was Sega.
They were all Sega.
Okay.
They were like that, but then they're like, yeah, Sega doesn't really want to give us any more money.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much
So
what
But
happened.
now
I
with
said that.
Nintendo, it's like you have this Bayonetta game, and now
Nah,
it's
it's exclusive.
Nintendo has
I
to be
can't.
Nintendo.
That was great back then. You're like, yo, Bayonetta on the Wii U, it's awesome, and then
shit.
No one's buying this.
But yeah, you see, that's the reason people are mad about it, because I still have to get the Wii U to play Bayonetta 2.
I did not like Bayonetta 1 that much.
Yeah.
But so, well, I mean, the combat was awesome.
Story didn't make sense.
I just hate the story was stupid. I loved how you'd go to a bar and a black guy would fight the devil to give you like a powered up gun or something. Like, it was stupid.
The supporting characters are good.
That was I agree with you completely. I didn't like how she was like 9 feet tall, and her in the past was like a foot.
Well, she had heels.
No, those
No, those are not heels. Those are far from that.
It's like, there's just one scene they're standing next to each other. She's not up to her knee, and she's like 9. I'm like, how does that make sense? But the whole game was just like, here, she's sexy. Let's put her crotch in the camera. I'm like,
all the time.
Like, I got it. Every cutscene, I got it. Every attack, she's naked. Like, I got it. She's hot. Like, no.
And she wears glasses too.
Kills people and then sucks lollipops. And I'm
And
like,
wears
I got it.
Takes the glasses off, puts them back on.
It's literally the game. I'm like, yo, the combat is really fun. I like the hair mechanic, but she doesn't have to pose with her ass in front of the camera when I'm trying to, just play the game. I got it. She's hot. Moving on. But
yeah.
hopefully they curb that in Bayonetta 2. And
They're probably going to. Because it's
on the definitive edition on PS4 with gratuitous body shots.
No, I think.
It just turns black.
But yeah,
Oh my god. Did you
yeah.
ever play Manhunt 2?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never played it.
Well, Nintendo.
Well, you saved yourself.
What can they do about it? Release more games.
This seems to be the consensus, but do you think that would be the you still have to put up a lot of money to play those, and those games that they have, unless they're all Nintendo first party property, are going to be out on every other console and look better. So
it has to be first party.
So you'd have to push out 1 million Nintendo titles at once, and even then,
that are good.
No one else is making money. It's just Nintendo.
It's just Nintendo, but
there's no one making money.
No,
so you'll buy a Mario, you'll buy nothing else.
Yeah, but the real issue with Nintendo is how they pretty much presented the Wii U in the first place. That's really what got them in so
Hey, look,
deep.
another Mario game. It's the same game you guys play.
Yeah, they didn't advertise it. They had it. So everybody's thinking like it's a Wii. So people at Best Buy, there's a whole stock of like Wii Fit U boards, but you'll buy it thinking it's the new Wii U or the Wii Fit. And you just go home. Wait, this doesn't work.
Wii U. What is this?
It's so bad. Why did you call it the Wii U?
What's the problem? Like,
why did you make it?
Why did she call it the Wii U? Why do you have the touchscreen on the controller when not a lot of games use it
Unless
that
that
much?
controller, which they can't, got like an update to Wi-Fi or something, then you literally have like a portable DS, not a DS, but that plays console games.
Or you can use your Tab 2 for the controller.
A tablet for the controller?
No.
Your tablet doesn't have analog.
It sticks and
it's all attachments for it.
Kind of have
business right there.
Even
can't
transform the tablet to a controller.
But yeah,
tablet to internet sounds good.
I mean
controller.
Well, you go Bayonetta 2 and that's Blade game and
Xenoblade.
You have an RPG and that and Smash, like literally
Smash.
Smash.
Like those are the only 3 games I'm out to everybody.
I need to see the people who say I bought an Xbox for Halo. Like you didn't. It's $400. The game's $50. Halo 1 or Halo 2, 3, whatever. It's $60. You didn't buy this. You at least buy enough games to over the console price as opposed to this one. I don't see releasing Smash is like, okay, now I have to spend 300 something bucks plus a controller, plus every controller I have will not fit on this one because it doesn't have GameCube attachments, so I have to buy a classic controller Pro specifically for this, but that isn't a second controller, that's an attachment to the first controller, so I need to buy another controller, but you're not playing me in Smash with the fucking nunchuck thing, so I have to buy a controller for that. You've already spent $600 for one game. It makes no sense to me. So unless that price cut comes, or as Kevin says, they like bundle it for like $350, you get a controller in the game. That makes no sense. Or at least a classic controller, Smash. And
I think if they did that,
that would sell. I would actually buy that. $350, you got a Wii Fit classic, a Wii classic controller and Smash. With that, even if it's in the shittiest plain white color, I would buy that. But I'm not spending $3 plus the game, plus a controller, plus the Wii Fit. If you say Wii Fit, Wii controller plus nonsense. and all this.
But, I'm more curious about Smash and how it's going to run on
Smash
tournaments
Bros. is
now.
gonna be
And then the best part is
Smash.
Smash is gonna come out and everybody's gonna complain.
It wasn't as good as Brawl. Brawl's never made Melee.
Melee.
Yeah, Melee. I mean, I just love to see it. I just want to see it. I just
I
want to.
cannot wait for Apex. Apex, if you guys don't know, is the New Jersey once a year Smash heavy focus tournament that we have, and you know it's just every Smash ever essentially, plus the other top fighting games. I can't wait for the next one because the new Smash will come out on both the game 3DS and the Wii U.
Yeah.
And so, how would you have a tournament where you're playing Smash 64, Melee, Brawl, Wii U, and 3DS? Like just five, they're the same game 5 times. Twice on if you're gonna be in the 3DS version.
I'm just going.
I can't finish that because you're gonna have all these people. No, 64 Falcon was the best. Like, nah, Melee could wave dash. Screw you, dog. Smash ball. Like, it'll just be all these guys fighting.
Yeah, I just love to see that.
Villager OP.
OP.
We're banning him. Wow, we didn't make rules. We're banning him.
Mega Man is trash then. All that kind of stuff. But yeah.
They made Mega Man trash just to troll us.
Guys complaining like they don't know Melee or Brawl and then Project M, and you're gonna have this one. I can't wait. It's gonna be nonsense. Anyway,
It's gonna be
moving
beautiful.
on from there. Steam machines. What the fuck?
We'll see when you get a mess.
Explain.
You see,
It's Alienware.
they're like a
That's what
nut.
it is.
You can play inside.
Kevin,
If you spill something on your carpet, steam clean it.
Adam,
I can't top that.
Daniel.
Alienware.
All right.
In a
So
nutshell.
What do you want us to say?
what I got from the Steam
Come on,
It's a
what do you want to say?
pseudocomputer
Because
with a Linux operating
it
system.
was exactly. It was so stupid that I didn't look into it. It was just so stupid. So from what I got before all this happened was the Steam machine was supposed to be a box that people who can't build PCs would buy. That would have better graphics than the consoles.
Right.
That would play either any game that's for PC that they put in or any Steam game that they'd have to have Steam for. I don't know.
Yeah, something.
And then if their graphics card got outdated or something, they would just go swap out the part as opposed to having to build something out, which that probably is wrong from what I've seen. So I go a couple days later, check out IGN. There's fucking 16 Steam machines,
Yeah.
all ranging from like $500 to
Like
20,000,
yeah.
and their specs aren't that great. They look insanely difficult to customize. They're just literally small PC boxes, which defeated the purpose of the machine. So explain this to me as to how this is supposed to work and why this exists now.
I don't know. To top of it, you can't re-upgrade the parts on the Steam machines from what I'm hearing.
Yeah, so now you
And
gotta...
and also, the more expensive the model, the better the specs. That's pretty much what everybody
So
decides
if
to
you
put
spend
in.
$500 on this Xbox, it's better than the $400 Xbox. That's not confusing.
That's not confusing at all. No.
Go to GameStop and buy that. Like, yeah, no. So what? This is literally sounding to me like the 3DO, where they just kept having other consoles. I guess the Panasonic 3DO is the like Activision 3DO is the every like a million other. I don't. This is completely insane to me. Why?
The only theory I guess it would be that I've seen that makes sense is they're gonna have it like a tier system basically, so it'll be like, well, make it really simple to understand. Like if you don't know PC specs or anything like that, you can just be like, hey, can my computer run this? And Steam will be like, you need a tier 3 Steam machine to run this kind of thing.
Oh.
And be like, great, I have a tier 4, I can do this. This is amazing. But I don't think there's enough of a market there that is willing to spend that much on a PC but doesn't know anything about
If you
PCs.
spent that much, you have a PC. Like what I didn't. If that sounds actually kind of cool. Like okay, you need OS 4, you have OS 3.
Yeah, just make it like a really easy like. Is my computer good enough to run this? No. Okay.
No.
Despite the fact that Windows does that already.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
But yeah, it's a good idea. Now my issue is if, like Daniel said, if it's hard to upgrade them, that would then tell the person, great, this $400 thing is useless. I have to buy the $500 one, as opposed to buying a $70 graphics card and throwing it in there. I don't see.
If it's true that you can't update them easily
Yes.
like that, then
It's
that's
a-
that's pretty
no
stupid.
sense.
Basically, it's almost a massive waste of time.
Yeah,
Just-
because you know what?
Yeah.
What killed me was there was that not Alienware. What's the other company? The one with all the Razer. They had a
Yeah.
computer that was literally just a whole bunch of like sieves, like trays.
Yeah,
that was
so
awesome.
one.
And then
yeah, that was interesting.
When you wanted to upgrade it, you literally took out one and put in the
No.
new one of the other. That was what I thought the Steam box was, which it is
That's what I
not.
do.
That makes so much more fucking sense to me. Here's every graphics card you'll ever need. here's the $500 price range, the $600, or you can mix and match whatever the fuck you want, so long as you have the power box to supply it. That makes sense. So why is there Steam? So now you have 20 Steam machines plus that one, whereas you still just have one PS4. Like, how is this gonna beat that? And if you know, like, you've already have a PC at that point. I've been told that it's going to work down the road, like 10 years from now, but I don't see how it works.
No.
It just sounds like a stupid Ouya.
It almost does.
Only
doesn't
it costs 10 times as much.
And it's also backed by Valve. Everybody loves Valve.
What is backed by Valve? Because here's the Valve backed machine. Here's 19 other ones.
Remember, they're still making Half-Life 3.
No, they're not making Half-Life 3. Give
no,
up on
I
that
didn't
game.
even beat. I've never even beaten one.
Oh,
They
you
just
know
get they get really boring.
I was too scared by Ravenholm personally.
Yeah.
I was
no, I
like
never played
Portal,
them.
awesome.
Oh no.
Team
Ravenholm,
Fortress,
just get a
silly.
shotgun. You'll be fine.
You get a
I
shotgun?
can't
Yeah, you
get
do.
it. You just
You get the
some-
gravity
some
gun, you get like the
s-
shitty pistol.
Some
and
quiet
Yeah, well,
white
no, we
guy
did
in an
a
orange
crazy
suit
priest to give you a shotgun.
Oh, I haven't gotten the crazy priest. Yeah,
just hitting crates.
Looking around. I'm waiting for Gordon Freeman.
Gordon Freeman, but no.
I keep getting to the part where you find
Gordon
the
Freeman
black guy.
and
He's
his
like,
brother
"Oh, look,
John Freeman.
it's Freeman."
Gordon
And then
Freeman.
you hit a portal, and then he teleports you outside, and you're like, "Hey, come in," and I just turn off the game.
No,
John
but-
Freeman said we must fight to give Hummins hop and the weapons. you never read this?
But still, yeah,
Half-Life, full-life consequences.
No.
Yeah, but
Oh, it's so good.
you gotta admit, Half-Life 2 and 1, they always like telling to
No,
do
'cause you
stuff
still
for them.
have- yeah,
They're
it's-
like every time, like, I want you to go inside this suspiciously
you
looking egg that will probably be filled with monsters that scare the crap out of you to go and get this MacGuffin for me to work out to open this door. I'm
Well,
like, no,
I
why
mean-
don't you do this bullshit yourself?
You do need that. Even if on top of that, I still have to do Half-Life 2 Episode 3,
Well,
which they
did it? They just
And then
they just
you can't
like
even jump to 3 because you still have that whole.
Shoutouts to Ricochet too.
Jesus. Is it still even?
No, they're not doing that. They never were doing that.
that game just gave you. I was like, oh, we're making episode 3, and then
There's even
later
at
on,
this point, there's no way it'll be that good.
it's not even that. Like
There's no way.
now, people are defending it like, no, if they just keep making sequels, the quality will be a lot more less. But the problem is, the fact that you didn't make a sequel for nearly a decade now, people are lost interest in that game a very long
Yeah,
time
I mean,
ago.
it'll be that you'll still get the oh my god, Half-Life
I mean-
3, but there's no way it can. You were a kid. You have a job now. There's no way it's.
Well, it's the same for Kingdom Hearts, unfortunately, when you think about it.
Kingdom
Like,
Hearts is old. That scares.
it's just sad. Like,
Speaking of which, the fact that he said it, the story continues after 3 scared the fuck.
so I'll be like, what? Like, you actually plan to continue this stuff?
How can you continue?
Why would you do such a terrible thing?
Before we even get on that nonsense, okay, Steam machines, please, somebody in the comments, Facebook, YouTube, whatever, tell me what the fuck these things are. Next up, Kevin, your take, EA. What? Specifically, SimCity, I laughed. They're taking...
They fixed it.
yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
By
they,
fixing it, they gave up fixing it and just
yeah.
gave it to the people.
Yeah, was it 2 decades ago they released?
Yeah.
And then everybody's like, yeah, it's not working. And then now it's
Keep releasing patches that fix one thing and then cause everything else to not
But-
work. And I love watching YouTube videos of shit not working. It's just so...
I think-
like, here's a road of houses. Why is everyone driving in the dirt? Here's all the police stations you need. Why is crime high? I don't get it. I put all my people here to work in the water mines, but they're sending it to my friend's city, and I can't put them in
There must have been like
I
like
completely
an
love it.
employee change within the last year in EA because everything now they do is
It
Are you
is
suggesting that every
criminal.
time an employee gets fired,
Yeah,
like,
like,
off, he
so-
like
so you
destroys
have-
everything on his way out?
Because
Well,
I'm gonna lose
like-
my mind. You had the Battlefield 4 thing,
where they got sued,
And-
and then they got I think they got sued twice.
and they couldn't even. Is China Rising out yet?
It's been out.
It's been out.
It came out with the game.
What was the one
What?
that they delayed now?
it was China Rice in
It
there.
was China?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
because
There was a DLC
It
that
was
they
a
did not
DLC.
release because
It
this
was-
was still broken.
Yeah, it was exclusive for
it
the
was either
Xbox
China
One.
Rising or something else.
Yeah, China Rising.
what's the one that came out with the game? Because P had
That was
it.
on the box, but
Yeah.
that wasn't out when the game.
Oh,
came out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
well, I played BF4 because Pete made me, and I
no,
couldn't.
the game is great.
I couldn't stand it. I couldn't pick up a weapon. I picked it up and it fell on my hands. I'm like, I can't pick up the weapon.
Maybe that's you got the BF4 thing. You got the SimCity stuff.
Well,
Where if everybody doesn't know SimCity, you know what SimCity is. You've played it. If not, it's just building a city for people to live in. It's kind of fun.
And
the
then
newest
destroy it.
one was really fun, but they made it
Online
only for no reason, and they kept justifying it and saying that it worked in the cloud.
Yeah,
so while you're
server-side
connected,
calculations.
I don't even know what that means, but specifically it was supposed to, so the game would run better while you're playing online, so you have to play online. It had a lot of stupid bugs, like you couldn't log in, and if you couldn't log in, instead of being able to retry, it would tell you to wait half an hour and then retry. It's really fucking stupid. The servers wouldn't be, or would not always be online, so even though you bought the game, you couldn't play it unless they were up and running, which they had a lot of issues with. And as we were going over before, every time they would either release a patch or an update, it would just break something that wasn't broken before while barely fixing what was before. I think the funniest one that I saw was when they released it to a Mac. When you saw the patch notes or whatever, it was literally, you have the Windows notes, you'd open them in Notepad or whatever, you'd see all the notes. If you did that for Mac, it would just say like some command prompt that would turn everything that was written from like Word to Mac operating system or something. So essentially, instead of writing code for Mac, they just said, code, make this work for Mac. Close. And then that was what you bought. As opposed to you just downloading it for Windows anyway and doing this yourself, you had to spend $50 on something that didn't work because it wasn't made for your operating system in the first place.
That's good.
It's just fucking hilarious. So they fixed that, of course. Then instead of fixing the issues, they just kept scratching out more like car DLC or futuristic homes DLC or whatever, to the point where now they're just like, F it, we'll take it offline now. We found a way to do it. And here you go. And they're going to add mod support. So this is going to be the same sim game that everybody wants, but by now, who cares?
Came out 2 decades ago.
No one really cares. No.
What my personal vendetta was Dead Space 3.
Why?
I loved the Dead Space series completely.
Oh.
I have everyone, and I have every movie for everyone, and as opposed to downloading them, I bought everyone because I love the story. It's amazing. But
It's not broken.
2 is one of the best like survival horror games ever.
Okay,
like,
right on.
period. 3 is the worst piece of shit ever.
Everybody hates 3,
Is it
yeah.
microtransactions?
It's not.
No, it's not even that.
You
No.
have a stupid robot that you could pay to do whatever. You have bullets you can buy with my. This is bullshit.
No.
Then they cut it. They took a very beautiful game that did not need multiplayer, but Dead Space 2's multiplayer wasn't that bad. Didn't need it. It was like
No.
it was like Left 4 Dead basic,
Yeah.
which was kind of
Monster
fun.
Dead
Oh, yeah, yeah,
15
yeah.
was
Yeah, but it
kinda
wasn't
yeah.
forced at all. It was way off in the menus.
Yeah.
It was whatever. Then Dead Space 3 is focused on co-op, and that I didn't like. You couldn't get the story even if you two played together. So say we're playing Gears of War, you're Dom, I'm Marcus.
Right.
We play the game, we still get the same cutscenes. In this one, you get a cutscene, I get a cutscene, but because one of us is affected by the marker and one of us is not, you see something I don't. But I'm not on your screen. I don't see that. So you get a different story than I do that I will never get unless I play it again in his shoes.
Lag still.
Yeah.
I get penalized for not playing multiplayer. And even if not, then what happens is you aren't in my gameplay. So now, if I play by myself, I'm missing a character integral to the story. And I'm missing his cutscenes, whether or not I was co-op or not, because I'm
Yeah.
not playing as him. It's completely fucking stupid. I couldn't get past. I'm like, I know I'm not getting everything, so I didn't even finish it.
No.
The triangle.
You know what actually made it worse?
What?
The love triangle. on
The
it.
forced love triangle.
It was so
Jesus,
stupid.
like it's so bad. You just start off the game. It's just stupid high school. I love you. I hate you. I love you. But you left me. But I want to come back. I'm in trouble. Help me. I guess I'll go after you. I'm like, come on. Who wrote this?
The universe is ending.
Doug Funny. Write this.
Funny.
It's nothing.
You leave
else.
Doug Funny alone.
It's
fine.
somebody gets paid more money than you to come up with this bullshit that you spouted while you were watching an episode of Rugrats. It's complete anarchy.
Yeah.
It's nonsense.
Yeah, it was.
Complete stupid.
Rugrats?
You have a gun. You have a gun. You're not going off to a planet to save your high school love interest because you're upset that she left you for the high school jock, which is exactly the
What
intro.
happened? You really?
It's literally the intro. You're crazy because you came back from this mission that was the awesome Dead Space 2. And now he's not crazy. I like him. Now I have to come back for that's whatever. I almost hate it as much as Dark Souls.
Cry.
Almost.
Almost.
Damn, it's so close.
That's misplaced state.
All right, so
The only issue I ever have with EA is mostly because I haven't played a lot of their games, but It was Christmas. I was trying to get my brother the entire Command and Conquer collection they had because he's a fan of the series. They had it for like $10.
Yeah, it was
The
so
entire,
good,
like
yeah.
every single thing. I was like, awesome.
Nice.
I'll just buy it for him as a gift on Origin. Can't do that. You can't buy as a gift. I was like, well, I can't really surprise him anymore.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, can I log on to your Origin account real quick?
Just buy this thing, like sure.
That's my mini. I'm trying to give you money. Yeah, I'm
Kevin,
really
you know
trying.
Well, this is interesting. I heard somewhere else, like, it seems to be every year Activision and EA switch places. I think this is true.
Yeah.
It's like Activision dumps everyone after, Modern Warfare 2 or 3?
Yeah.
So then, now they make good with, like...
There might be like one guy who just switches jobs each
Yeah, right.
time.
Yeah.
So
Metric?
there's like an information broker in between. He's like, "Yo, don't do this."
But then, wait, you're saying though, as soon as he leaves the first company, they immediately forget all of his lessons. It's just like, we're just
Like, you should have trusted that guy. Let's do this. Damn it.
It's really
our
funny.
hubris has destroyed us.
Anyway.
Rockstar's kind of going down that path. now,
Rockstar?
too.
That's what I'm hearing with the Grand Theft Auto 5 stuff. I
Yeah.
have not even played
Well,
multiplayer after the nonsense that
so-
was trying to play it the first time.
So it's it's like, what is it? Oh, so we want you to play the game longer. Let's make everything reduce cost. Okay. So the rise of the cheaters, the one that gives you billions and billions of dollars for
Billions
not,
and
for just
billions?
stabbing them and picking up their money. Yeah,
That's a
billions,
lot.
billions. Pete,
One.
he got some of this.
So it was funny. It
Billions.
was like a nice little like troll. Somebody, there was an exploit that would allow you to get literal billions of dollars of in-game cash.
Okay.
And since you could either pay to get that money or do a lot of missions,
Yeah.
especially when they nerfed the missions to get that money,
Right.
that was kind of
Really?
really unfair. So
Yeah.
people had so much money with this exploit, they would literally run into your game, just throw money at you and leave. So now on the plus side, that's awesome, right? So now on the plus side, you got billions of that. You could buy everything over and over again. On the negative side,
Have
the money
fun.
that you got is now worthless.
Yeah.
Because you've just been given billions of dollars.
They were teaching you inflation.
Not true. Because with all that billions of money, you can actually have fun with the game. Buy helicopters.
Like, there was some guy who was really pissed. He was like, "Look, I spent weeks playing to get the 13 million that I had, and now somebody just gave me $6 billion."
They fixed it.
Yeah, by taking.
They're like, we're gonna shut down the servers for a whole day. Okay. Notes. So we took away all the fake money. There's no longer fake money. So now, yeah.
Also, all the real money. And
But you kept all the
And
property.
it was
you
kind of
bought.
a wishy-washy thing. They were like, "Okay, if you guys just got the money, you're fine. We'll just take it from you. If you guys exploited, we'll find out, and you'll either be suspended or banned perma from the game." So I was
or
like,
we'll kill you. Just pick one.
which is interesting. So
Meh.
I'm like, but whatever. So now, have you played it since then?
I haven't. No, the moment that they said that there's cheaters in the game, I'm like, no. This happened with Borderlands 1. No,
I'm not. Oh, yeah, I remember you saying that.
I hate when they do that. They give you the game with like a book. Like they skip out on the
I hate
art
when
book,
there's literature.
and then the art book is the case.
Oh.
Oh wow, that's
Man.
that's something right there. Let me tell you.
This is how Kingdom Hearts thing is there too. It's like art. I never look at this shit. She looks like.
Why
a
did you
dude.
get this?
So,
That's clearly a dude.
She looks like.
So moving
It's like
on.
the Avatar.
moving on to try and keep this thing
Okay.
going.
So.
No, we're doing a marathon session.
No, we don't. All
Art
right.
books.
So, what did you guys, gaming-wise, get for the holidays? Discuss that off.
Nothing.
I'll jump off. I got Puppeteer, which is pretty fucking awesome.
is it?
It's really good. It's
Yeah.
really
Okay,
good.
I heard somebody didn't like it.
Who?
It might have been Matt, so it might not actually me.
mind.
It's okay, never mind.
Never mind.
Fun.
Never mind that.
So if Matt hates it, you know you'll love it.
No, if it's not art, then it's not
Puppeteer is.
This is art. Don't mess with it.
It's a really fun game. It's like something that should have been made by Media Molecule, the Little Big Planet guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it wasn't, and it plays just like something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Really fun. Definitely highly endorse that one. I got Injustice for PS4 because I needed something to play on.
That comes with all the characters, right?
Yeah, it comes with all the characters, all the DLC ever.
Yeah.
The problem is that on the next gen consoles, no one has a next gen console.
So
no
you're
one
not
has the
versing
game.
anybody.
And then, so you have 4 million, and of those 4 million, the 1 million that bought that, and of the 1 million, the 500,000 who have internet, and of those, the 10 who know that they want to play online.
Statistics.
It's so small.
Probability.
So,
Yeah.
Statistically speaking, you're playing yourself online.
I got that. I got Gran Turismo 6. 6, even though that came out a little bit afterwards. I got just picked up now Tomb Raider, the definitive edition.
Everybody
PS4.
explain the difference between that and the actual
PC version.
real game.
The PC version, you'll probably just get an NVIDIA update that'll make it look better. This is that NVIDIA update for the next-gen consoles, but it comes with all the DLC ever released for it, which is useless. 'cause
Which
it's all
is-
I said
multiplayer.
that so they give it more.
There was DLC for that game?
Head physics, yeah.
Head
There was
physics.
one single-player Tomb and a couple of DLC, like, multiplayer maps and weapons stuff.
Multiplayer sucked in that game anyway.
Yeah.
I
What?
think that's the gist of... Oh, I bought more DC Universe time. I don't know why. I've been playing that a lot.
He been playing that a lot.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
When you finally get past the hump, it's really fun.
Oh,
They just
did-
added rage powers, man.
No.
The
Okay.
Rage Red Lanterns. The guys who like Atrocitus, there's blood. What did you get for Christmas?
Like I said, I don't get any games. So
play games anymore?
I just buy myself games on Steam, and
That
You just
counts.
buy this weird shit that just you laugh at and you buy.
wait, what?
What games do you own? Dota and what else?
Let's see. There's Payday. There's like
Nice.
you mean the ones I got recently?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be Payday.
Payday 2.
Payday's fun with
Yeah,
friends.
no,
Fun with
Payday
friends.
1.
Payday
It
one.
was on sale for like $2. How could I not?
Because 2's there and it's the same game.
No, 2 was like 15.
Okay.
So much more. Plus the DLC was like $1. How
Did
could I-
you... Sorry to pause.
Go ahead.
Did you see these videos of the Easter eggs in those maps?
Yes.
Those are the best shits I've ever seen.
That's-
in
Better
So-
than Crisis?
they're way better.
Yeah, seriously. It's
Dude.
it's
They're
insane.
so coordinated.
I need to get my like no seriously. They had like this giant ass ARG leading up to it. There's one like that's on the first map. You break into the main vault area.
So-
you have to stand. You have to stand in. Obviously, you have to do this with 3 humans with you because otherwise it's not gonna work. You have to stand. Like it took people like months. They had to like decode static noise, turn it into pictures, and like unscramble
so
the picture.
crazy.
It's you stand in 4 different spots, and this blinking light appears. Right. That reveals a new drillable door. You put the saw on the door to start drilling it, and originally before they patched it, it took 2 hours. So you had to defend it for 2 hours on the hardest difficulty because it wouldn't work on easier ones. People were like, "That's bullshit." So after the first 200 guide, they made it easier, and it only takes half an hour or something like that. You do that, right? And then there's tiles on the ground that you can interact with, right? If you interact with the wrong tiles, you get killed by poison gas.
What?
The tiles you had to figure out by solving an Easter egg on a different map entirely. It's like a
This sounds
parallel.
like a Call of Duty
It's
DLC.
so, no.
Yes.
Because Call of Duty is like you shoot heads and we play music over the audio. So shit is so
fucking crazy.
It's so good.
So you do the right tiles, open up the vault. There's like, and then if you were the first ones to do, it, you got new masks, but you can't get those anymore. So it's fucking weird. There's another one, like the new map. Well, sorry, one of the newer maps. The reward for beating is like really low for how hard it is. So everyone's like, what the fuck? Why is this so impossible and pays so little? And the developer's just like, there's something you're missing, and we're not telling you. Everyone's like, what the fuck is wrong?
It's like even that after that thing, after you do the tile shit, it opens up this like vault that gives you like millions of bucks.
Yeah, it's seriously just like
It's hours of fucking work, but the payoff is literally like there's nothing else in this game that we can give you. You've done it. And now escape the cops and go. Because it's literally 30 minutes of a Mexican standoff between you and every cop in the game.
it's so
Then a room full of poison gas tiles. Then the vault. But the vault wasn't even the vault. Like, the vault was here.
Yeah.
This was the secret vault. Just
No,
to get
it's
through
a
this.
secret vault.
This is one level, dog. There's 2 games of this. Like, they are really good. It's really good. I'm not even fucking around. Best.
They have this. There's another one. There's another secret that no one figured out. The map I was saying where you learn the tile pattern. There's an achievement on that map. It's like beat the whole mission without killing any police officers, which is there's no way to stealth it. So how the hell do you do that? And they're like, so like overkill. What the fuck? Why are you doing this? And they're just like, oh, it's another secret. That you'll find out. Everyone's like, stop.
So that's a run. All right, so you got the Payday 1.
Yeah, Payday 1, Magica. Just got all the DLC for that because again it was cheap.
Actually, did play. I hated that.
You don't like
You have to
Magica?
mix shit together.
It's so good.
And then my friends would just keep killing me.
Yeah, well that's because
So I just gave up because he would have like higher level powers.
Yeah, well, no, not really. You can do any powers, you just don't learn them per se. But if you do the combination, you can do them. The trick is you just learn the one. You just learn A, how to put a shield on yourself so they can't lightning bolt you, and B, there's the one that's literally just nullify all magic. So if someone's being a dick, you just nullify all magic, and they're like, no, I'm playing this game anymore.
Right.
But yeah, so what was it Payday, Magica, new games? I got World of Goo. I don't like it. It's not my shtick. Got Papers, Please. Haven't touched that yet, really.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun. I need to get that.
I'm sure it's fun.
It's not fun.
It's not fun.
Yeah, it's a fun one where
What are
it's
you
like,
talking
it's like a
about?
bureaucracy them up.
The game is freaking whack.
So yeah, as far as new games, I think that's about it.
That's it, Kevin. You.
All right, so we're gonna. Did you get anything?
Daniel.
Because we're gonna be here for a while with me.
Okay.
This guy bought 6 games on a fucking whim.
Oh boy,
All
oh
in the
boy.
plastic. Kevin, I just ripped the plastic off of mine. You can do that to you. Daniel, games.
Right. Games. Persona 4 Golden.
Okay.
Let's see. Lots and lots of games from the Steam sale. One that I'm playing the most was, okay, take a guess what it is.
Devil May Cry.
There you go.
Starts with a D.
You said Steve.
Devil May Cry 4. Specifically, that's
Stop
like
playing it.
Just buy it again.
I bought
You said
You already have it. Like
4 and Darksiders 2. Which sounds
Darksiders 2 is fucking awesome.
it's really good. I
I
still
love the one. It's so good.
I'm right now in the undead place for the most part. That's what I can say about it. Because I always have to go and grab something for everybody, and then I'll go meet the office. So I want you to go and grab these 3 things for me.
It's WoW the game, but
It's pretty much is wild the game.
but it is pretty fun.
Yeah.
Combat's pretty cool.
Yeah, and what else did I even get myself? Far Cry 3.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm still remembering what you said last
Far Cry
2
3
months ago.
is awesome.
You said Fable 3, remember?
Yeah.
Constantly.
Anything else there?
We're like Fable 3, like, what are you talking about?
Fable 3 is the best game ever. Like I am.
Daniel, save me!
Alright, fine. Max Payne, the entire series.
Max Payne 1, good. Max Payne 2, the best.
Yeah,
Max Payne
they-
3, hurt. I couldn't play it.
Yeah.
Everybody dies every chapter. I can't.
Well, I agree. Max Payne 2 is the best
Max
because
Payne 2
because the reload sequence when you slow down is so freaking awesome. Like everything slow down, you just be spinning around like
You can do that in 1, too.
you can.
Yeah, slow-mo was from Max Payne 1.
I know that's
Max
about
Payne 2.
slow mo
He says
reload.
Oh,
spinning.
Slower
slow-mo,
reload,
reloading.
be spinning around and
Matrix mode.
Woo!
Look, I'm reloading.
I'm reloading. I'm reloading. But yeah, Max Payne 2 is actually a lot of fun. And what else? I lost count. I can't read.
See, having never played Max Payne, my favorite part is just the quotes he throws out.
But-
He's like, he was trying to buy more sand for his hourglass.
He makes the
Sorry,
best
what?
one-liners. He makes
So
the
stupid,
best.
but I
The
love
best.
it.
Yeah. So
He
anyway.
makes the best one-liners.
Seeing as the way you guys reacted to my first game, Persona 4, I'm gonna talk about it just to bore you to death.
Persona 4, love it. It's great, I guess. What is it?
Daniel.
What is it?
I'm kidding.
I don't know. A high school simulator, basically.
High School Simulator. Right, okay.
Instead of you going to the TV world where you hunt demons and save your friends.
Literally
Yeah.
Japan the game.
Actually, no, it's my
thought that was
It's my
number zero.
Scooby-Doo, the game.
Daily life
We
with
do the
Japanese-
game.
Scooby-Doo in Japan.
Just check that. Like, the dog is a strange teddy-like creature, and you're gang high school friends and stuff, and you just solve a mystery or something like that.
He doesn't even know. I love that part.
Who's the elevator attendant with the overpowered beam attack? I can't remember.
There or something or something.
I
It's
know.
some
Yeah.
guy.
It's
There's a chick.
No, it's a chick.
Yeah.
All I know is Elizabeth. Whatever.
Elizabeth, yeah, that's the one.
Literally played against Matt. I never played the game. He was reasonably okay at it. I was like, Hadouken? Repeatedly. He's like, how do I get by this? I'm like, I don't know.
Oh, bro.
I just push Hadouken repeatedly.
Alright, so those are my picks. Kevin, you can talk now.
All right.
This is gonna be.
All right, drop the mic. Here's where it gets
I'm
serious.
gonna get my cookies.
All right.
Hercules on the Commodore 64.
All right, let's start with Hercules on the Commodore.
Just
Assassin's Creed 4.
Transformers on the Commodore 65. Get off of me. Get off of me.
No.
Talk.
No.
Assassin's Creed 4.
Black Flag.
The
Yes.
black flag.
Screed 4.
You just
Uh,
ship.
Screed.
You know,
Screen.
they ported Liberation to
Strong.
the PC or something.
Liberation's on the Xbox Live now, too.
Yeah, I'm saying like they ported it to PC and it was like,
Multiplayer still sucks cock.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
It's awesome.
No, it's not.
It's awesome.
No,
it's a
it's
fun
not.
diversion, though. There's a lot worse than it.
Brotherhood multiplayers.
I'm sorry, it's not Halo, Kevin, but it's not bad.
Assassin's Creed 4.
I get the sense that he's not actually sorry.
Single player is good, yes.
Single player, multiplayer is single player.
No,
Yes.
no.
Yes. Assassinate a target.
Wait, is it
Single
kinda,
player,
is
you
it the
move
same kind
around
of
in
thing
a
as
ship.
Is it the same
and
kind of
you
thing as
sail the
Brotherhood
sea.
Without
where,
the
like
ship, Kevin. It's
wait,
continue.
Continue,
go,
please.
Yeah, this is-
Please. Somebody.
Okay, Nina Cooney.
Okay.
Okay.
The Kingdom Hearts 1.5 HD remix thing.
Sweet.
Uncharted 3, because that was the only one I was missing.
The only one you're missing?
I had 1 and 2.
Yeah, I did see that, yeah.
Yeah.
Open this.
Shut up.
But that shit
Uh,
but that thing was free though. Uncharted 3.
Oh my god, yeah,
Yeah,
you
it-
fucked up.
You
It was
fucked up.
free.
It was free.
It's free. PSN Plus, dog. It's
Yeah.
free.
You missed
Nah, I'd
that.
pay $5.
Even so.
It is $5.
Okay.
I bought it for $10.
PlayStation Plus is $5.
Yeah, but now actually the real game,
Unopened.
it's still real.
Without DLC.
Onwards.
You fucked up.
Peggle. I never played Peggle before.
It's a game.
Yeah.
I don't like Peggle 2.
I never really played
Is it
much of
free
it.
or do you have to buy it?
You have to
Xbox
buy it.
One.
You have to,
Buy it, probably.
you have to buy it probably. I mean, the guy was not
Like,
so.
if they gave it for free, fuck yeah.
Feeding Frenzy Master Race.
I mean, the guy was pretty excited about when he
Is
announced
that
it.
the fish one?
Yeah.
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 Both Trials games. I don't know why you don't rage on those games.
No, because they're fucking hilarious. The Easter eggs, the tricks in those.
Squirrels.
Like, you have to kill yourself in the weirdest way, and it shows you this bullshit picture that makes no sense, but it's part of a secret. I love them. I love little mini Easter eggs on those.
Plants vs. Zombies.
That one I hate.
You
Yeah, hate.
No, it's boring. It's fucking boring.
Oh.
Zombies, football guy and a disco zombie. I'm like, oh, I don't hate. It's so stupid. Crazy stew. I'm gonna buy you. Whatever.
XCOM, Enemy Within, and Enemy Unknown.
Oh, yeah, see, I got those too,
You
but I
missed
haven't
the
played
Bureau.
much.
That's the third one.
Yeah, Bureau's like...
If you bought
Shooter.
Uncharted 1 through 3, you didn't open those.
Well, I mean, but like Bureau's an entirely different game, though. So it's not. I mean, Bureau's a third-person
It's a
shooter,
third-person
and Within and Unknown, or sorry, Unknown
strategies.
Within are
The
turn-based
first one is a
strategies.
strategy. I thought the second one was not.
No, they're strategy. Both Enemy Within, Unknown strategy.
So why
Yeah,
is the second
Unknown
one
is a
bad?
strategy. Within is an expansion to that, and Bureau is just like.
So why does no one like Within? Everyone loves the first one.
No,
The
everybody-
next one is
like
the second
Within.
one is mixed.
People like Within.
No, everybody loves
From what I'm
Enemy
told.
Within.
People say-
It's Bureau. That's
Bureau,
Yeah,
not
people,
on-
people
yeah.
don't like because
It's a shooter because it's a shooter and it's XCOM.
It's not XCOM.
It's kind of like a weird. It's kind of like a weird mix of third person, and
No,
then you
'cause
go
if-
you go into like a slow mo mode where you can tell them to do things, but they're dumb, so
I
they don't
like
do
that.
what you.
Full
Well, yeah.
Spectrum Warrior.
It
Full
works.
Spectrum Hammer.
Yeah.
It works
Warrior.
sometimes, but they don't
Warrior.
like.
Yeah, well,
Shit was the best.
That was
like-
the best.
was
You're
the
like
best.
get into
That was
cover and be like,
hilarious,
eh.
You know, back then in high school, I was like, they're like, what are you playing? I'm like, I'm playing Full Spectrum Warrior. They're like,
This
what the
game
hell is that
sucks.
game?
Like, it's so good.
It's like you don't have a brain. Fucking use it.
That game was so.
You don't just attack. Blah, blah, blah.
Like, yo, you guys flank and I will shoot him, and if you've done a
Right.
good job, he will die. Like, it's a good. Anyway, Kevin.
I-
Um,
yeah.
So finally, after 3 tries, I got it right because I bought Last Revenant.
After 3 tries.
Yeah.
I bought Last Revenant, and then I realized the level up system
That
of
was
that game
the
is
bad
the
one.
most retarded thing. Tales of Vesperia
Uh-huh.
got better. Residence of Faith, I finally got that. Resident
The
of
shooting
Faith.
one.
The shooting
The
one.
shooting one, yeah.
I played that. That shit's hard.
That thing is.
It took me
It
an
is hard.
It took me 2 hours to realize how to do combat.
Like,
I
That's
do like. I
what
don't
I'm
think they
talking
teach you combat.
That's what I'm
really
talking
good.
about.
But it's amazing. Like jump in there.
You never fall.
Yeah, it's like.
that's what I'm talking about. The combat, it doesn't make any sense when you play it, but when you do it, like, this is the most awesome thing I ever.
Shoot a grenade, shoot a million times, land, reload, the grenade explodes. It's like, this is
But the,
anime.
Anime.
the learning curve on it's just ridiculous.
It's-
I got to the first boss. I'm like, all right, I got this. Dead. No, $200 to revive. Okay, dead. $200. I'm like, God damn it.
How do you play this? Like,
10 million now.
So, there you go.
Um,
I'm surprised not a lot of Xbox games.
Xbox.
I just everything but the first 3 were all Xbox games.
That sucks. Listen, it's a day you should have got a PS3.
What? It's not even. I tried the Final Fantasy
Which one?
Lightning Returns demo.
The demo?
Demo's disappointing,
Why is
but
it?
it's interesting.
No, please do explain why the
I
demo.
laughed because like I didn't beat 10-2 yet.
13
I'm like
too.
5-13-2. I'm like
I'm like that too. I'm like, okay.
4 bosses
Fable
away
3
from
too.
the end. And I just hate turning on the game and you just see that map and it just pisses me off. So I don't want to.
Oh, you mean the.
But
movie.
13-3, like I wanted to play the game
Yeah.
just to get a feel because I wanted to buy I'll reserve.
Wait,
the game.
13-3?
13-3.
13-3.
I want to play the demo
It's way different.
because
than
you
2,
have to
yeah.
pre-order the collector's edition before they ship it out, whatever. So I'm like, all right, let me play it and see what it is. And then the intro video, everybody who was good is now a villain. So I was like, I can't play. What happened?
I was like, no, what
I have
happened?
5 bosses. How is everyone evil?
Wow.
5 bosses.
Well,
No, the end of 2 doesn't explain anything.
It doesn't mean that's not. Look, it doesn't
I'm
mean.
like, I know the girl's there, so something has to happen.
No,
No, you see, no.
Don't spoil anything.
No.
No.
End of
What
2
the-
will not explain anything.
No,
It was
the end of
It just
two-
does this. Oh, there's a new game coming out.
That's pretty much it, like,
Cut the black.
and for two just be like, this happened to be continued, and then it continue. This guy's not a bad guy. Deal with it.
You know, how does and then lightning has this sword, and snow has ice, and they clash.
Snow always has ice.
I know, but the ice does like
The ice club.
sword breaks ice. How strong is this ice?
No,
It's a fucking ice cube. How is he blocking sword attacks with the nice guy?
it's Final Fantasy, man. Come
Like,
on.
no, sister, you can't do that. Explosion.
Who is that?
Goddess and now angels and
The
demons.
demons?
Is this Da Vinci Code or?
What the
And
fuck is
he
that?
told me that was the first part of the game.
It is.
I don't believe him.
I'm telling the truth.
It says 13 days left, but you start out with 6 days left.
Yeah.
Unless it goes backwards
No,
in time.
no, you see, after the first secrets of the game, that's when you can now do side quests and stuff. And and then by the time the end of the day is over, you go to headquarters. That's all you want to call it now, where you give the souls that you gathered to a tree to extend the days that you have left on that planet. Just saying that alone is kind of killing
I
me
don't know.
inside
Apparently
a little
it's
bit.
becoming like Zelda, Ocarina of Time 2
But other than that, it does the 10-2 system, as you were saying.
for the.
The
Change
costume
clothes.
changes.
Change clothes and go.
I
Yeah.
mean, I like that now when you change roles.
It
the
actually
weapons
fills
and stuff
gauges
changes,
and
yeah.
like it. Yeah, like it. I was like, oh, this is pretty good. But then like if the story's gonna punch me in the face.
It's-
The story is going to hit you so hard. I'm so sorry.
The only reason I'm.
I mean, I understand it. Like she's at the end of the universe, like Doctor Who style, and they're just depressed as
She
shit.
was an emo soldier in part 1, and now she's a god. Like I don't get what
She
happened.
wasn't an emo soldier. She's like, no, she wasn't really.
She's
She
no,
was
she was
an
one.
emo soldier, dog. I want to do this for my sister. She's
No,
bad and
no,
I'm
no.
good.
She,
Protect her.
you know, I think
that what she sounds
She
like?
was a
Oh
little.
crap! Now I'm a see. Now I'm a god. Something.
No, she's a lot more acting on Cloud. How much I can say, but I see to do on the
Cloud had at least the Zack thing. She doesn't have that identity crisis.
No,
She was not even in 13-2. Literally at the end of 13, she was free, and then in 13-2, she's a god. Literally, there's no story.
I know.
No,
So,
they explain it too.
they explain into what happened to her, but you know
You
what?
don't
She
know
got
that-
trapped in time fighting Caius, and that God, this sounds stupid.
I know.
Kevin,
That's
what
why
else
I
did you
started down to explain to people.
Yes.
What do you think? Even so,
Uh,
I don't understand you guys. Like, if you think that the story is so dumb, why you get to the game in the first place?
Because they have a Cloud and a Final Fantasy VII Victory fan.
Especially Jen. I mean, you understand why you get to that game.
Kevin, what else did you buy?
What else did I buy?
Yes.
Definitely not the Tomb Raiders edition thing that you have right there.
This is good if you have a. Well, I didn't beat it on Xbox 360,
Well,
so I have a reason to play it. On
Soccer.
this.
I never played it ever, so I have a reason to play that too.
I think that was it. I'm just waiting for Dark Souls 2.
Everybody's waiting for Dark Souls too.
Sigh.
Yeah.
But I will get probably the Final Fantasy game, sadly.
You know, I'm actually talking about that in a bit. Daniel, any new releases?
What, this month?
This
Seriously?
this-
Right now.
Yeah,
Guys, nothing came out because nobody cares about video games right now. Well, next week
What?
is still January. Yeah, go there. New releases for next week.
There's still only one that's getting
Just go, Dan.
No, I don't want
You have the Dragon Ball Z,
Hmm?
Warriors of the Gods, or Warriors Z, or
Battle
or
of
something.
Z. That's what it's called.
Whatever.
Don't deny
I'm
that.
liking this. No one else is. I feel weird. You ever played the demo?
No.
It's fun. Like when everyone's like.
Like, what Dragon Ball fun?
It plays like
Tenkaichi.
Legends with Legends. With no
Legends,
one's
yeah,
played.
that's why you
Uh,
like it
But
so
this is
much.
exactly what it is. Is why I like it. It's more of an RPG than it is a fighting game. You don't have that many attacks.
I played the Game Boy version.
No, not that RPG.
Okay.
It's the RPG where like you have a team of 4 against either one super villain.
Oh,
Frieza or
4
something,
super villains. So.
or 4 bad guys.
Yeah.
And you beat up each other. You beat up the boss or enemies until you fill up a gauge. When that gauge is filled up either halfway or completely, you can do a super attack, like a spirit bomb or something. And then when you do that, it triggers a cutscene where you have to do buttons and whatever. Blah, blah.
Buttons.
It's pretty cool. The problem everyone's not liking is it's damn sure not a Budokai. You don't have 4 attack buttons. You have like 2.
Two.
The battles are literally, instead of Tenkaichi, where it was you looking at him and you can only go forward or back or around, kind of. It's now literally the world, and you can do whatever you want in that world while you're fighting that guy, which I do like.
Well, you can't still do that, but even so, it's not as open.
It's not as open, but it's way more open than before. Like, if I'm fighting you, I'm literally hiding behind rocks. And
just trying to make sure.
It's fun to me, but the combat isn't too deep. Plus, it has villains from the movie that I believe hasn't been released in America yet.
No, only Battle Z. I mean, the Battle
So
of
you
the
have
Gods.
Goku Super Saiyan God mode, which no one knows what is,
No,
and
that's canon, so.
that's that.
Yeah.
So you have that coming out. You have Broken Age, which I have not paid any attention to because I still haven't beaten Psychonauts yet.
Yeah, they are.
But
I'll be
seems to get a lot of flair.
Oh, look, 7-7.
Ali Garbage.
No,
Yeah, all
it's
these
not
games
ga-
came out.
It's not garbage.
It's indie.
That's it.
It's-
Go down
it's
real
not-
quick.
It's Hotline Miami with Tony
it
Hawk.
actually?
Never mind then.
Yeah,
I thought the Far Cry collection came out next week.
Far Cry.
Yeah, the collection.
Bravery Default.
Anyway, let's talk about next month because we got Bravely Default.
That's it.
Skip it. If you went to YouTube this past month, you know what Bravely Default is.
Yeah, and then
Lightning Returns and Toki didn't come out the same day. That's gonna be a problem. Super Mario Brothers Deluxe.
That's a thing.
For 3DS.
that's
That
the
game
thing.
was awesome.
For Game Boy Color.
Oh yeah.
Tomba 2?
Oh!
Yo! Woo! Sony, I love you. And another Earth Defense Force.
Really?
2025.
I have them, but two.
Jesus.
That
Oh
was
yeah,
my
that's Wii U game. Everybody forgot about Donkey Kong Country.
Lanky Kang.
Cranky Kang.
Cranky Kang.
Liu Kang. And
No, I thought it was Danky Kang.
Donkey Kang. Donkey Kang.
Danky Kang.
Gang.
Inside joke.
Danky Kang.
Anyway,
he
the
spawned
only
in,
one I was really
Fable 3.
looking forward to was the Final Fantasy. The Tokiden for the PS.
Gotta go.
Was the Final Fantasy, the Tokiden, which is kind of like Monster Hunter
With what do you say, Dynasty
with
Warriors?
Dynasty Warriors meets Soul Sacrifice on the Vita. It's really awesome. The Tomb Raider, which I have, and the Far Cry collection, which if you didn't buy 3, I was going to tell you to get because I
have all of them.
Well, there you go. It's Far Cry 1, 2, 3, and Blood Dragon.
I have all of them.
I have 2 and I have 3.
Oh, and we got
One was actually good.
What was that?
and we got Castlevania.
Yeah, the Castlevania 1, I was debating because the intro that I saw to that, or the gameplay that I saw to that
Thief,
from
why is no one talking about Thief?
E3 was awesome. We'll get to Thief in a second.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
But that one was awesome. And that you're playing as Dracula and whatnot,
yeah.
you have to
Fight
play
Dracula.
1 to you don't have to play 1, but you understand,
A lot better if
a
you
lot
play
more
one.
if you play 1, which
Okay.
I hated because it was Hideo Kojima's like non-Metal Gear mind, which was just so silly.
Oh, okay.
But I clearly missed out on something because Part 2 looks really awesome. Thief
Yeah.
I have not played since like '98. It was really cool. I did love hiding in the shadows and hitting people with like blackjacks, knocking them asleep,
All you can
or
do.
knocking on wood and telling the guards to go
No,
there.
the correct term is bonking. That's what people call it.
Like it was back in the day when the only games I had were demos. I
Good
played
times.
the fuck out of Thief, and it was really fun. But I have not touched it since then, so I'm afraid.
You're afraid.
I do not know what to expect.
True.
Speaking of not what to expect. Mecha Naruto? Really?
You still have a few months before that comes.
We
out.
still
Okay.
do. Yeah, it's coming out in fall.
Oh god!
Naruto
I love how they
me.
literally stole every anime when he turned into the robot.
Transformer.
Every single anime you had. Gundam, you had Gurren Lagann. You had fucking
like-
Sailor Moon. You had every anime.
I like how he types in Mecha and it brings up all the things for Mecha Hitler before he types in Naruto.
This guy. Anyway, I love that game. I'm still gonna buy it. I can't stop. All right. Before we get to wrapping this up, real quick. Anybody have any shout outs to stuff? Case in point, I do. I'll go first. I want to give a quick shout out to Brothers: A Tale of Two Souls. Sons. Thank you, Brothers.
I don't even have
That game was one of the free games that came out for PS Plus this month. I think
Oh,
it came
sure.
out Tuesday.
Yeah.
I've already beaten it already. It's one of the first games in a while that I just couldn't play anything else until I beat this. It's amazing. I love the. It's like Ico. It's like a not as great Ico.
Okay.
You start off the story. Your mother died and your father's sick.
He has that coughing disease.
There's that coughing disease, and you and your brother are sent on a quest to go and get. You just got a map from like the village cleric who's telling you go here, get this, but it's not. They don't speak like language.
They speak Simlish.
Kinda. It's like a broken Simlish grunt thingy,
Humor.
where you hear like and then you go like go there. So you go across the world looking for this thing you don't even know what to find, and halfway through the game it stops becoming like a Daisy quest, and it gets really
Daisy
it gets
Happy go
like
lucky.
you think you're looking for a plant as
I thought you meant DAYZ.
No, not
I was like,
not
what?
I hated that so much. Daisy. It's supposed to you just looking for a cure, and you think it's just you guys going through the countryside looking for a cure.
Yeah.
It turns way on its head.
Whoa.
And the ending, non-spoiler, but if you've ever seen Lord of the Rings, Two Towers,
I don't know
there's
which
a
one that
scene
is.
with the King of Rohan.
Rohan.
Oh yeah.
If you have seen that scene and that fucked you up, the ending to this game will fuck you up badly. I cannot get any more of a spoiler, but the ending to this game is on some... the ending of this game is so fucked up. This is the first indie game that I actually demand that they make a sequel to. Because they just kill you at the end. And then credits. So I literally sat there with my controller. I'm like, yo, really, done? Like... It's the most bullshit non-ending ending. I wish I could spoil it.
Non-ending ending.
Not. It ends. It
Okay,
Okay, you said non-ending
you get
ending.
what you came out for. Stuff happens,
Yes.
but the way in which the ending resolves is the saddest fuckness I've ever seen in a game. Next
Turns
to
out.
like that last hour of Metal Gear 4 where everybody dies or is dying. Like it's just why? But instead of Metal Gear where you have an hour of cutscene after, this is just credits.
Turns out that the two brothers the entire time were in a computer simulation.
You were in a computer station.
Guys, that's good, Morty. I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna kill you.
What did you do? You gave him the plants to dark matter. Yeah, sure I did.
Yep. Did I?
Shout out to Rick and Morty. Guys don't know what I'm talking about. Rick and Morty, it's the dumbest cartoon you'll ever watch, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the adventure one yet.
The new one today?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw
I
there was
didn't
like a
watch it
related
too.
link on the side. It was like, hey, I bet you want to watch this. I was like, later.
Yeah,
Watch it
definitely,
now.
Leo.
Then second shout out is to the YouTube video Xbox Sign Out. If you guys have not watched it, it's the best troll. It's genius. Some guy, you know how the Xbox One has a Kinect sensor that's always on, and it listens to your voice commands usually when you say Xbox something. So what this guy did was made a profile called Xbox Sign Out, and he would go play Call of Duty, where you'd be on a team, and he would go and grief his teammates, so they'd have to scream his name, which was Xbox Sign Out. And then, if you were smart, you would notice that when you say that, it's going to sign you out of whatever you're doing.
Well, it's gonna put the menu.
It's going to put the menu up to sign you out, and you have like a few seconds to cancel the command. But a couple of you didn't get that, so this YouTube video is him running around and like standing and locking people into like corners where they can't pass him. And the video's funny for two reasons. One, people will get pissed and yell his name, and then they'll be signed out of the game. Then there'll be the other people who are like, "Hey, I love that." But the funniest part about that, somebody was watching it. It's all like little 12-year-old kids
Yeah.
and 20-year-old men.
Yep.
The Xbox's demographic. It's a 6-minute video of just what you're gonna see on Xbox. Like 2 girls, 20 kids, and like 5 guys. Then the only guys who get it are the elder guys.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, don't say don't say his name. If you say it, he'll sign you. Don't say his name, guys. Like,
He'll sign you out. No, he did.
if you say Xbox sign out, but no, I didn't mean to.
Yeah, that's the funniest. Like, Xbox sign out. Wait, no. That's cute. So that was my shout-outs.
And shout outs to Daisy for producing also videos of people really acting like jackasses.
Oh my God, the best one I've ever seen was did you see the one with the Daisy? There's a Daisy video where these 2 guys, no, it's a group of guys. You know Daisy.
Yeah.
You, permanent death, you lose everything.
Right.
There's this group of guys who find these 3 guys wearing the same yellow coat.
Yo, jacket.
So they line them up, and these guys know they're gonna die. Because in Daisy, when you meet people, you have to kill them.
Yeah.
So they're like, "But you guys are gonna be part of this experiment. You 3 come here, please. All of you drop your hatchets." So, I'm sorry, but this game only involves 2 people. You have to die. So they kill one guy already, and this guy's in the corner. Like all these guys are on mics. This one guy's like, he's gonna make him do it. Don't make him do it. You stay here. You stay here. He's like, God, you're gonna make him fight. Archer's like, don't do it. You guys, please take out your axes and drop them in front of you. So they drop their axes. It's like, sorry, but you guys both have lovely yellow coats, but in this world, there can only be one. So you 2 must fight to the death, and the winner will get a prize. And so you both put your axes here, you sit down here. When we shoot, you have to run, get the axes, and kill each other. It's that scene from The Dark Knight with the Joker. It's so fucked up. So what happens, he's like, 3, 2, 1, go. And then the one guy runs to the axe, the other guy runs away. He's like, I'm sorry, I'm running away was not part of the rules. Bang. It's like, congratulations, you win by default. Do you want a bag of sugar, a wallet, or like something else? He's like, I'll take the medicine. It's like, good choice, sir. Here you go. Gives him the medicine, and then they all run away.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
This is the funniest shit I've ever seen. It's so mean.
It's so mean, but DayZ really turns you into the big
I saw it.
Alex, yo. You should see this one too. This one was just.
I had to listen to it. It was fucking stupid documentary.
But yeah, that was a special shout out to DayZ, and what else? That's pretty much it.
Kevin, your shout
I got at least 2 shout outs.
Yeah.
One for that Assassin's Creed 3 developer that went on a rant on how shit the game was.
I skipped that. Was it worth it?
I read the whole thing. I'm like, wow.
It was like, why did Assassin's Creed 3 suck? I was like, it sucked. I don't care.
Because nobody was communicating with each other.
Oh,
It's like, it's the most trippy shit. Even the thing at the end of the game, we didn't know that fucking was in there. I'm like, oh my
What?
god. I'm like, it all makes sense now.
It all makes sense now. Like, you guys fucked up. What else?
Square Enix made Last Remnant, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out for them making the most retarded level up system I've ever seen in my
Last
life.
Remnant, I gave up either in 1 hour or 6 hours because I just hated the combat. It was the one where, like, yeah, like a morale system or
Unions and that.
Now-
but that's the level up system. What do you think is the generic, just in every other game, what's the level up system?
I don't know. Gain experience and level
Okay,
up.
so you want to kill a lot of enemies or not a lot of enemies?
You
level
want to
up?
kill a lot of
You wanna
enemies.
kill
yeah.
Okay, so the game rewards you for not killing a lot of enemies. Your whole purpose is to avoid everybody
Oh, so it's a
and only
stealth
kill the
game.
enemies you have to
Really?
kill.
Ah.
Because say you're level 1 and you kill level 2s, you level up, you get like plus 10 health or something.
Right.
Yeah.
If you're level 1, you kill level 10, you actually get like, you go to level 2, but you'll get plus 600 health. So you can play the whole game, get to the end of the game, and not be strong enough to kill the final boss because you didn't level up properly.
Oh.
Okay.
So it helps you, like,
Oh.
it's like you gotta avoid everybody
no.
and kill the hard enemies.
I see.
Okay.
And then I was thinking, because I was looking at the guy, I'm like, I'm not playing this game. I'm like, Princess of Faith, let's start with that.
Pull up my
Okay.
Excel spreadsheet, or I gotta kill these guys first.
Okay, if that disturbs you,
But I'm-
then
Okay,
I
have
should
the
I
shot.
should give you guys a warning about 13.3 and how you level up. You can only do that by completing quest. No battles, just completing quest for people. That's it.
But you at least get Gil now.
Hmm?
At least you get
Do you
Gil.
get money now?
You get
No,
money,
you
yeah.
got money in 13.
You can always
but
get money
didn't
in
buy
13.
anything,
You
but
didn't need anything. 13, the first 13, you needed
You
it.
need the money. Yo, guy.
I need to kill this big guy, not for money, but for parts.
Yes, get the
Sold the
item that you
money.
can only get. That you only had to get with a
then
fight.
you got an achievement for having every item, so you couldn't sell anything.
Yeah, I know, I was trying to go for that. I'm like, this is stupid.
No, this is fucking stupid. No.
13, this saga. Oh god, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know, your shot.
Anyway,
The only thing I can think of is, since we were talking about Payday earlier, the only thing I can think of is, I guess shout outs to Overkill because they made the sequel, right? Everyone
House of the
complaining.
Dead?
What? No,
You said
no, Overkill.
Overkill.
Sorry, the makers of Payday.
Oh.
They made the sequel. Everyone was complaining the first one how people would just play the same missions over and over to farm the XP, right?
Yeah.
So they made the new system where like you don't get to always pick the mission. There's like a pool of available missions. You have to pick one of those, right? To solve that, right?
Okay.
And then everyone complained that they couldn't always play the mission they wanted. So they changed it back. Everyone's like, there's a serious problem. People are farming the same missions over and
Sounds
over.
like a
We
good
need
photo.
to fix this game. And they're like, you guys are actually impossible. So,
That's actually
Sounds like a
shout outs to developers not being able to deal with people.
that's pretty cool.
It's always hilarious to watch
Actually, I
from the
did
outside.
have one more to add to that.
Go for it,
Shout
yeah,
out to Inside Gaming,
Who's that?
That YouTube channel.
Oh, right.
Now
Oh, right.
started watching all their videos. They're all fucking hilarious.
Yes.
All of them. They're really stupid.
Patches.
They just play. They just pick like a random. Like I love the GTA 5 videos. Just like,
Yeah.
Okay, now we have to drive in this tunnel with a helicopter, and you can't touch any walls. That's what-
I saw that one.
and
Yeah.
all the GTA 4 mod videos on YouTube are
Yeah.
like them. And then I love the ones that they had the voice actor for Booker. Was it
Troy Baker.
Troy Baker and somebody else? The voice actor for the fat cousin in Grand Theft
Roman?
Roman. So they just had those two there, and they had I think the first mod had Optimus Prime, and the second mod had Elizabeth. So they would just play as Optimus Prime, who had like the Michael Bay button. You'd press and everything would explode. The other one was Elizabeth, so she would be right, but because you had Troy Baker there, who was the other guy, it's like I can't do her, but I could do what she says. So every time he would throw something like hey, Booker catch, or like a bus. It's so fucking stupid. I love all their videos, and then the Sims 3 videos. If you guys are bored, please watch those.
Oh yeah.
They make some guy called Tunt, whose father is a dead vampire, who lives with his wife, his father's wife, who's like a model who only drinks alcohol because he just fucked up the family so bad. Their house is filled with nothing but fridges, and there's no bats, so they all stink. He has a bunk. It's so stupid. He does his homework outside on the ground.
Of course.
They have a pet horse who gets fed more than he does. And it's just like they just do the shittiest things ever. They played a roller coaster tycoon. They just made a giant pool with stairs that don't lead to the pool, and just put like animals everywhere.
Yeah. I have to find this video. This guy, I'm not sure if it's Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 specifically, but it was one of those games where it's like a bunch of it'd be like Rebecca Black's Friday, the ride.
Yeah.
You ever seen those?
No.
He just has it playing. And he like synchronizes everything. Like doors are opening with like her face on them. It's actually beautiful. My friend said to me, "I was like, this is gonna be the stupidest shit ever." It was, but
This is why I love PC. You produced the fucking Thomas the Train Engine Skyrim mod. I thought that the Slim Jim mod couldn't be beat. The Macho Man mod, I thought that couldn't be beat. Then I saw the Thomas, and it's not that the dragon with the fucking the Randy Savage hat on like was funny, but having a fucking train in his entirety, God, I love that. All right, so now lastly,
maybe see the Macho Man mods. I'm just thinking the Left 4 Dead mods where they
yeah,
he just turns around. Oh yeah, like fucking running.
it's like 50
love that.
zombies all screaming Slim Jim.
It's like a video where like he's down and all stomping off. It's just like, oh yeah.
I love these mods. All right, guys. Question of the week. This time I'll put it on when I get to Facebook, and I'll try to do a big post. So, to any and all the topics we've discussed, please voice your concerns or
Vost.
Both, please.
concerns.
Character player for Novik.
John Madden.
John Madden.
But for this question,
John Madden.
what game are you looking forward to this year?
2014.
Oh my god, this year?
Yeah.
Not this next 2 months?
Yeah. This
This year. Sure.
That's hard.
you don't know every game coming out.
I know.
No, we don't.
That's not E3
So-
yet. So what game have you
It's
known?
a toss between.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly, it's not Dark Souls 2.
Yes.
It's either
'Cause
The
they're looking for
Division,
games.
if it comes out this year,
Yeah, no.
I mean, Tom.
No chance.
Okay.
or wow, I forgot it already. The Bungie one, Bungie Activision.
Oh,
Destiny?
Destiny. Yeah, beta this summer. So.
One of those two.
The
I've had a brain fart. Like I couldn't remember my favorite character from Bleach yesterday. It was horrible.
How is I'm like, what is Destiny the character?
I just because there's a StarCraft streamer named Destiny, so he had the subreddit r/Destiny for a
Oh
long
my
time
God.
beforehand.
Oh.
He's like a filthy mouth person. So the game subreddit is Destiny the game, but he gets a bunch of people coming to a subreddit. It's like where's the Destiny? I'm like, oh, this is the right subreddit. You're in the right place.
Oh.
But
so terrible.
yeah, the Division.
I want to link that to me.
Yeah.
This is not the Division. The rules.
Division.
So yeah.
Okay, we're like,
Daniel, yours?
I guess Infamous.
This is a good one.
Yeah.
Depressing.
Kind of. What do you mean depressing? It justifies the point of this. Then.
But I need it like.
What?
You know?
What? I mean,
The truth is,
it is interesting. I just want to see
they
what.
don't make bad games.
Yeah, I just want to see
was
what they're
awesome.
going to go with the
Infamous
Sucker
2
Punch,
was
right?
way too awesome.
Yeah, 2 is just way too awesome.
This one looks.
After,
It's fucking neon powers. Who has neon as a power? And it's
Tron.
cool.
I mean, we haven't seen.
Tron does have neon as a power.
Yeah,
We haven't seen.
Like, why does their suit glow? Because it can. Like,
because I'm the blue guy.
Yeah.
yeah.
Why does
Until the
Up
end
and
of the
Up.
video, and then I realized who I am.
And why does?
died.
And why does
I
you?
hated Tron Legacy.
Oh,
That's an opinion.
Okay.
I wanted to love
Well,
it
they-
so much.
I'm
What?
ambivalent.
Then why is Tron doing kung fu? Why is
Why is that fun? No.
Why is Daft
why is
Punk?
Daft Punk?
Camille.
When did they get trapped in the cabinet?
Why is everyone cross like? I'm on your side. No, I'm on your side. And then let me blow up everybody in this nightclub because I don't trust you.
And there's always, it's a nightclub scene. It's always a nightclub
Nightclub
scene.
scene. Yeah.
Final Fantasy Lightning Returns. That
Club
scene.
scene.
Club scene.
I know,
I
I
was like
know.
Matrix. I'm like I went Matrix. Oh, the Matrix scene. That reminds me.
It's Club scene.
Oh, Club scene. Tron Legacy. Oh my god, like it's so connected.
I was
Gosh.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go to the
they
real
do that.
world
I
and
know.
destroy
I will not argue with that.
everybody, and then this, it became a prophet. She's the one, and then getting a human into the game fine, getting a game into the human made no fucking sense.
Wait.
They took
Game?
The girl, they took the game. The girl. They took
Did you
the
not?
fucking.
All right. Her
Yeah, I remember
game.
gaming, I
I
was
said
like,
It
game.
specifically made sense. I did that
Game
on
into the
purpose.
human.
That's why they should have said.
Yeah.
That. They took a fucking some ones and zeros and turned it to a body. Like that
Yeah, I
makes
remember
no
that.
sense.
I was like, wait, she's in the real how?
How that makes no sense.
Not to be that, but if you can, if you can go that way, you can go that way.
They could take your mind and make an avatar. Fine, as batshit as that is, whatever. But you can't take data that you made.
Where you get
and
the
then-
resources to form?
You made a body. All right, God. Adam.
Movies, video
I
games.
can't.
Payday 3.
Doubt it. I can't think of anything.
League of Legends. Say League of Legends.
Dota 2.
Sorry,
Dota
what?
3.
Why would they make Dota 3? That's just not a sound
So they can
tactical
nerf
decision.
penis head.
Because it's Valve.
They're never going to nerf Penis Head. He's not playing the competitive scene. I can't think of anything, honestly.
Yeah.
Penis void.
Never gonna.
I mean,
Penis Void will remain OP. Nah, he's not.
I think I read that in like Game Informer. Like
Oh yeah, they gave it like
Dota 2 was like one of the. It was better than Leagues or something. Like
They gave it their award for
It
whatever
was
best.
the.
oh,
best
And I'm
strategy.
not
oh, I
playing
want to
Dota.
see the reaction to that.
I can tell you the reaction. If Dota fan, yeah, it's good. If League fan, it's bad. I'm like,
Yeah.
So,
if
wait, why are we having a
uh,
League of Legends tournament? Let's have Dota 2 tournament
No
now.
one has Dota.
No one plays Dota 2.
That's
But then
so
why-
funny. That's
Yeah, that's the funny
Adam,
part
let
about
me
it.
ask you this, not on a tangent. Biggest differences between Dota and League.
I think
All right, from a 10-year-old point of view.
okay. Dota heroes tend to have like more. I won't say more powerful spells, but like there's longer stuns and stuff like that, so it's a lot less forgiving. Like if you get caught out by a couple of heroes in Dota, you're fucked. Like there's no chance. And you don't have like flash or anything like that, so you're done unless you have an escape built in. League heroes tend to have better like laning skill sets. They're better at surviving in lane, so the laning period's a bit longer. I think that's the difference really. Someone phrased it like this. They said, what was it? In League, towers protect you. In Dota, you protect towers because the towers are like they kill creeps and that's about it. If you get a push coming, you have to defend or else.
How many, are there still 3 lanes?
Yeah, it's still 3 lanes.
Okay. I was thinking this for Leagues. Is there like a contingency plan for Dota if a game goes on way too long? So I assume like in Leagues, after 40 minutes maybe, if you die, you're out for over a minute.
Oh yeah, no. In Dota, if they base it on experience, what level your character is.
No, that's if you're level 18, you're out for a minute.
Yeah, so same in League then. In Dota, yeah, you're out for longer than a minute. You're out for I think it's 90 seconds. And here's the thing.
In
Here's the
League of
weird thing,
Legends,
though.
it is 90 seconds.
Well, see, here's the weird thing though,
Ish.
because you can buy back in Dota. You pay like it's a lot of gold. Again, depending on your level, but you can buy back instantly. But then you can't do that for another 5 minutes. So blah blah. And they actually changed it recently, where if you do that, the next time you die, it adds the time you would have spent.
God, that's
so
ridiculous.
say you would have been dead for 90 seconds, you buy back immediately. Next time you die, you're just like you're out. You're not
Yeah,
gonna be
you
in for like
lost.
a few minutes.
Let's do the last
so
push.
true.
Fuck, I'm out with the
Yeah, so it's like you don't buy back unless you know
It's
you're
like
gonna make it
it's
worth it.
literally Monopoly.
It's
It's
pretty
literally-
brutal.
So
It's
you're
like,
saying
wait,
you're
all right,
nervous-
I'll let you get back in, bro. I'll let you
So
get
you're
back in.
saying-
Wait, remember when you died? Here's all that. Just throws it at you.
So you're saying if you play Dota,
Just like this.
so you're saying you play
Oh,
Dota
please.
with friends and you die and you're like, let me buy back, and you don't tell your friends, and then you die.
Like
and
that
you're
guy Contra, stop using my lives.
Now I need to look up that picture where it's just like it's a picture of like some friends playing Dota. And like, yeah, we're gonna do awesome, and then it's like first blood happens. Oh, Kyle. Kyle, you really fucked up there. Okay, man, we'll do it. Fuck you, Kyle. You always do this. You're a second player.
How was the community of Dota?
Brazilian.
Nice. The best answer.
Nah,
What's the community?
it's pretty.
Let's have a good game. Ja, 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 ja.
Pretty much.
Yes.
Like I don't know. Mostly good. Sometimes you get dicks. I played League. It seems to be about the same. Honestly,
Same
despite all the
ratio.
jokes. It's if your team loses, it's your fault, even if it's demonstrably not your fault. But
That's fun.
It's like the weakest link.
I've been getting this weird renaissance of the last few games of leagues I've been playing. There's been no bad guys. Like everyone's helpful. You always get like tips and
sometimes,
stuff.
yeah.
And then as soon as I posted that on the Facebook page, everyone's like, "No, you're wrong. You're playing the wrong games. Everyone's a dick."
He was watching Twilight.
I was getting flagged for saying that the
What?
game was good. Like the community was backlashing me. It's like you guys are good. No, we're not. Like,
We're the best. We'll fucking play this game.
it's so stupid.
Daniel, try just searching like, "Oh, you really fucked up, Kyle," or something. I'm trying to remember how the comic goes.
What game am I looking
You
forward
fucked up,
to?
something like that.
Destiny, I forgot, is coming.
Or
out
you
this
messed up
year.
or something like that. I can't remember.
I think I did want Destiny
Hmm.
more than any.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's the first one there.
Nah,
That fucking comic.
I think I'm so many words. I'll read that.
Yeah, read it later.
Oh my god!
Eluded more.
Jesus. Hold on.
no,
Alright, so I'm pretty
Along
sure.
with that, well, what's the deal with Ultra Street Fighter? Who's that fourth character? Is it really that chick from
fifth
Ibuki?
Nobody knows.
Fifth character from Ibuki?
No, they're saying that it's going to be a girl who's never been in Street
Street Fighter.
Fighter game
playable.
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 And then some people say it's like
Ibuki's
that.
Background
friend was
NGC.
in the background, but they're saying she's not been in the game, and you'll see. Be interested to see how she fights. And they won't give out any more tidbits.
Yeah,
That's all that we know. So you can speculate. It could be her, which I don't care.
nobody cares.
I just hope to God it's not another Shoto Hadouken. Because you have like 9 in the game now. There's 40 characters. You have a fourth of your roster can shoot Hadoukens. That's
Hadouken goes behind you.
That'd be something.
Yeah.
Jump forward, Hadouken.
I know it'll probably be somebody silly because like every time they have this last character, it was like Hakan. Like it was always something. Wow.
So I know a lot of people just troll like it's Asura.
I love it.
I want it to be
That
Asura.
was so fucking awesome. Yeah, it's so awesome. I just rage.
Yeah,
Just nothing but
Even
rage.
Marvel's is Capcom 3 should
Because
be in the
you
game,
were
but
in
no.
his game, and that made no sense, and that was fucking awesome. Why can't it be?
Obviously, the
There's
next,
no one my equal. Hey Akuma, let's do this.
Let's fight Ryu on the moon.
Oh, good.
Just cause.
And then let's bring
Let's have
Akuma.
Akuma
Come on.
kick Ryu
Ryu
so hard
hard.
he kicks him back in the Street Fighter. Just cause. I'm like, what?
No, it's a tough out. Let's hit Ryu on the moon and put the moon back in place.
Oh my god.
And then we'll bring Oni and you split the moon again.
So
Wait,
good. But shout outs to Asura's
Let's
Wrath.
rap.
you
God,
guys got
that game.
Just that fight where you impale the moon with a never-ending sword, cut it in half, and just
Oh my,
it's so
that
nice.
game was one of the kind.
The DLC ending was the best.
DLC was
The
the
end.
stupidest shit I've ever
No,
seen.
the ending-
The ending was amazing.
It was amazing,
But
yeah.
the fact that you had to buy it for $8.
I know, but
Yeah, that was
Wow.
terrible.
it was worth it.
It was worth it.
It was worth it, but
It
still.
was not worth $80, which is almost what I spent. Until
Yeah.
you get the game, and then the DLC 1 and 2, which did nothing but add art.
Oh, that was cool though. That artwork with
No, it was, yeah, the
in
artwork
between.
The artwork was
battles
nice,
was
yeah.
awesome, but
Yeah.
you had to buy. They were almost non-consequential.
Yeah.
And then the last one, which you had to buy because that spider bullshit was bullshit.
It's bullshit. It
They
was
literally
bull-
just took
Spider
the ending,
bullshit
said
was
we're not
bullshit.
done with it. Buy it when we are done for $8. I'm like, what?
In the world is that?
Plus the Street Fighter fights, which
I never downloaded this.
Those were just so
At the
stupid
top,
games.
you know what he keeps on doing? He just put to be continue, like
To be
you know, Conker's going to.
I am the real
Give-
guy. What? My daughter's a spider now? What are you
you
talking
talking about?
Game over. This game. But
Should've
yeah, I
just
think
ended
it's...
with on a black screen with a guy in a
Yeah.
giant hat and been like, I knew we couldn't have trusted our sons. And then he shoots
Hey,
pool
I
balls at you and
Yeah, and guess what? Capcom completely forgot about it. You know, like that game got released, and we now want to talk about it again.
The game is stupid. I want to play The Division, but I'm afraid that trailer is going to be way more awesome than the game would be. Hey guys, I'm here. You need help? Turret flies in. Yeah, can you shoot that guy? Yep.
No, it's gonna be more. It's gonna be more like.
Let me turn off my tablet. You guys don't even have like.
No, it's gonna be more like, yo, you wanna help me? Why'd you shoot me?
That was pretty cool. And the snow and everything. I was like,
Yeah, and you can close the door when you move. Like,
Oh my god, it's amazing, Daniel.
yeah, I know.
Final Fantasy 15 is not coming out this year.
Oh yeah, 15 is not gonna. Yeah, I look forward to that. That
one
looks
was
cool.
cool.
That's versus, right?
No,
yeah,
it's just 15.
No, they said that was versus.
That was
It
versus.
was.
Yeah, was.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
was,
so 2015.
was not was.
Do we can we see that video
Unless
release
it's
date?
Kingdom Hearts 5. 3, no, 3, right?
Three.
Yeah,
3
what the
this
f-
year?
3? No, they
Three
say
this-
after 15 is done, then they'll do 3.
Are you sure?
But I think it's in development apparently. So
They're both in development.
yeah, so that's nice of them. But when
I
the-
would think he's right, though, that both would come out next year, probably. And
Yeah.
This year, what would they... Tomb Raider, whatever.
Tomb Raider 2.
Yep, so...
Do you know what we be looking forward to? A spin-off game with developed by Platinum for Lightning. just cause because I'll just be funny
It's
too.
it's so stupid.
I know.
It's so very stupid.
Like-
Or, God help me, Grand Theft Auto 5 PC Edition. Oh, man, that'd be awesome.
I would-
Well, people
The
are
amount
still
of mods?
yeah.
yeah, people are still eager anticipating that. So
Shouts to Critical. If you haven't seen his Left 4 Dead 2 video, he has like
Was it new?
it's pretty relatively
Okay,
new.
I haven't
He has
seen
like mods on everything. So like the smoker's Yoshi. Yoshi shit has someone. It's
Did you see those Team Fortress 2 videos?
I think
All
so.
the dumb ones where every single video there's a fucking like a Left 4 Dead zombie with the tongue.
yeah.
Smoker.
A smoker.
Yeah.
They'd always shoot like somebody and drag them back, but it wouldn't be a smoker. It would be some stupid thing at the end of it. Like I think one was a Yoshi, one was like a Chansey or something. It was do something, and then somewhere there'd be an explosion. And all these guys' videos are so stupid. Watch
I
them.
think I've
They're
seen
so
those.
bad. They're so bad.
Ugh.
It's always like Heavy's doing a something.
Heavy.
Like there's
Oh.
one Heavy wants an Xbox,
Yeah.
so he gets the Xbox, but he doesn't have a knife to open it, so he goes to everybody with a knife. So he goes to like the scout. Scout has a shovel. Shovel can't
Bad.
open it, so he punches the scout or something. Oh my god, it's so stupid. I love it. Love it to death. Anyway, shout outs to those guys in the comments on the Facebook page or on the YouTube page. Please put down your games or games that you're looking forward to 2014. Hopefully we could talk about that on the next show because I know there's a lot.
Yep.
That we don't have in front of us to read, and I like to play.
And, you know, something might be announced next week. Before we
Probably, definitely will. Also, tell us what are your opinions on the console sales? What console you think will do good this year, well this year, better if the Xbox will pull back up in first. The
Titanfall.
PS4 will keep its dominance with the phenomenal E3 and relative laid back and letting Xbox piss on itself. Or will the Wii U do anything? Or make sense of the Steam machines, or what games you got for the holidays so we could talk about them. I guess that's it. Not bad for a first coming back. No one. Anybody with anything final to say? Any cookie left in there?
No. I ate the whole damn
I guess
thing.
that's it. So till next week. Hope to see you guys on the tube. Stay out of the
Yeah.
snow. Stay safe. Games. Get Brothers. Damn it. It's awesome.
Total Biscuits Game of the Year.
We need an outro
No.
song. I have one. I have to give it to
Outro
you.
song.
Can you link it to me
Please
now?
don't-
I'll
please
keep
don't
it
tell
No,
linked.
it's actual.
I'm
like,
actually
a
concerned.
Chip Good song.
I'm concerned.
Okay.
Somebody like made it for us to use.
Oh, never mind then.
Well, that's nice
So
today.
we'll use it next time.
Here, I was
All
worried
right.
it's gonna be like.
All right, so we're just gonna stop right here.
Walk
Let
the
people
dinosaur or something.